Hello everybody, what's going on? This is Andrew, and today I am trying out yet another build of Teamer Energy, this time splashing black to get access to powerful cards like the Scarab God and Nicol the Ravager. Splashing black was pretty common at a certain point in the Teamer life cycle, mostly for the Scarab God, but usually splashing the Scarab God and making room for this meant the deck slowed down a little bit and got slightly more controlling. So I tried to lean into that. There's a couple more spells in here, and the sideboard has kind of better counter magic and more controlling aspects to it. So I'm going to see if we can hit a good sweet spot here where we can still be aggressive against decks we need to be aggressive against, but that we have the tools to kind of go long against decks that we need to go long against. So we're going to hop right into it and see how things go. And I will mention that this is being recorded the day before all of the changes and stuff from the January 25th BNR announcement go into effect. So we don't have Teferi Time Raveler yet. None of those changes have gone into place yet. But I still wanted to play this deck and see what it feels like. So we're still going to jump in, play some matches, but and I hope that some of these matchups are not obsolete. This hand is not good. Neither is this one. I feel like I have to keep this and cross my fingers. I'm not sure if anyone would have noticed, I have a Mythos of Illuna in the main deck and another one in the sideboard. Something that this deck had struggled with throughout some of the other videos was opponents' big creatures. Once they got too big, it was really tough to keep up. So I decided that I'm grabbing blue here. I decided that adding Mythos would be a nice way to let the deck keep up with those matchups and maybe just be a cool card. So we'll see if it works out the way that I wanted to. I've played a couple of practice games with this deck, but I have not cast Mythos yet, so we will see. 4-drop Flooded here, which might be good against Niv-Mizzet. Yeah, I'll make a Thopter. That's fine. Any land is an untapped land for me. So I can go any land into Chandra, hopefully. I'd guess that they're looking for lands also. Oh no, just a territorial Kafu. Okay. I still think I play Chandra. Like Shock Chandra here. Then I think I'm just gonna plus for mana and Harness Lightning the Kavu. Then get in for one. Cool. They're not going land. Niv here is really good for us. They did find a land. Cool. This was a good draw too. Let's plus.
This will be easy.
I don't really want to cast this Bristling Hydra. I'm going to attune here. think I'm getting... Am I getting my swamp? I might be. I'm either getting swamp or forest. Actually, I think I'll get my swamp here. Hit for 1. Land bolus. Chandra and Bolus work really well together because Chandra threatens to flip Bolus right away. Yeah, they have Hostage Taker. That's not very good here. Chandra just kills Hostage Taker. Then they get my Bolus back, and then they discard another card. Then they push it. Okay. I definitely feel like at the end of the day that worked out fine for us. They had to like 4 for 1 themselves. Oh no, now they have a Scarab God? Their Scarab God can get back Bolus, Hostage Taker. Definitely feel like I need to kill it, but if I'm killing it, I can't put Rogue Refiner on the battlefield this turn also. Yeah, this is what I'm doing.
It's over when I say it's over. Stop, drop, and roll. What's up with you, buddy? Hey.
Okay.
Burn!
Yeah, they're gonna get... Oh, only 2 cards. Okay.
Oh, today's
But
my
we're dead
lucky
here.
day.
Okay. Lost to Niv. That's fine. Do I want Klothys against them? Like, do I go more controlling or go more aggro? I think I go more aggro. I cut the Abrades and the Flame Blast Bolts. Leave in some Harness Lightning. Bring in the Negates and the Mystical Disputes. Kind of want to bring in Gearhulk also. Glorybringer is not particularly good here, unfortunately. I've got Cemetery Prowler as a way to eat things in graveyards also. And another Mythos, potentially. Mythos seems good here, actually. We can copy their Niv, and we can draw cards also. And then maybe cut a Bristling Hydra or something. I'm going to leave a Glorybringer in, cut the other Bristling Hydra, and run it like this, I think. Just want to have the right removal on the right turns to kill a Niv opponent. This hand is actually good. It looks weird, but this hand's actually fine. So land a 2 and get red. then Servant. Okay, they're pushing it off a cliff. Now go get blue. And cross your fingers for an untapped land next turn. They have Clothis. So we can Mythos. Clothis. I think I'm just going to chill on that and play the Whirler. I think I'll make at least one Thopter. I think I'll make 2 Thopters. Negate was a decent draw. We'll want negates for later. There's Gigantha. And I think I just want to go Shock Chandra here.
It's my turn. Yup. Going down.
That sucks. It would have been nice to have been able to harness lightning the Gigantha, but that's fine. I'm okay if they play Niv here. Deafening Clarion. Sure. They didn't have white mana, so they had to use the mana from Gigantha, but there's Maelstrom Pulse. Okay, now I can play Scarab God. And I think I will. And they have their own Scarab God. Okay. Not sure what the play is here. I can Mythos Clothis. I can Mythos a Gigantha. Kind of want one more mana before I do anything, right? So I can Scarab God their thing when it comes back. So I think I'll just pass, hold up Gearhulk and negate. Yes, it's kind of scary because this Clothis is killing me pretty quick. And maybe this shows that I need to bring Clothis in this matchup because the games will go kind of long. And with Scarab God, we can go longer here. There are no creatures to get back right now, so that's fine. Gearhulk can easily block either of these. Yep. I think I'll just Gearhulk here. And block. I really wanted to draw land. Not a good look for us. Not a good set. No, I think if they had Niv-Mizzet instead of Scarab God there, that game is completely different. Because I can Mythos, and then I get to draw cards just like they did. I just think the game goes pretty differently if if the 5-drop they had in hand was not literally the Scarab God. But that's how it goes sometimes. This hand looks good. Is this food? This is food. I'm not sure if I'm playing Cub or Servant on 2. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to play Servant on 2. And so obviously I just want lands for a little bit. If I find a land next turn, I can go Abrade the Oven plus play Long Tusk Cub, which would be pretty good. And then hopefully from there we'd be off to the races. So any land works. Red land would be preferable, so I don't have to use energy. Huh, they're sacrificing Ghast right now. I'm just making a bunch of treasure, okay? Sure. I feel like we're in this game, actually, weirdly enough. Just like they haven't used their cards to do anything that exciting yet. So as long as we find land here, yes. Abrade the Oven. Play Cub. Say go. And I want another lane next turn. If I don't get it, I can just play Hydra to get more energy. If I do get it, I'll just play Glorybringer probably. Yep. There's a goose. And they've got 2 mana left here. Doesn't look like they're doing anything. No. Okay, so Attune is interesting. Now I wonder about just playing Bolas this turn. Like Attune, go get red mana. And then I have to use Servant and Aether Hub to cast Bolas anyways. I guess that doesn't really matter. It's either use energy this turn or use it next turn to cast the Glorybringer. Yeah, I'll just get red. That's fine. So we'll play this to take one of their last 2 cards before they have a chance to use it. This might be Fatal Push. Smells like Fatal Push. Is Fatal Push. Okay. And then I get to take their last card, which was a Meat Hook. Okay. I hope they just run out Luris, or this is in their hand yet, so they can pick up Luris this turn if they want. Sure. They draw a card with Trail of Crumbs here. It's another Colony Garden, that's fine. And then there's the Luris pickup. Okay. Ooh, Chandra this turn and then Glorybringer next turn. That sounds good to me. No, the issue is that they're going to be able to replay Oven if they want. There's nothing I can do about that. But Chandra's ult is going to threaten to kill them pretty good, so... So I did Chandra this turn instead of Glorybringer, so I can Glorybringer next turn and Exert and kill the Luris. Though I guess I could have played Glorybringer and attacked without exerting this turn. I think it's a pretty similar play either way. Taking up Chandra one extra time versus getting an extra attack in. Oh, they're just not playing Luris. Okay. So I can do this for free, basically. Do that, do that. Am I plussing for mana? Does the extra 2 mana do anything for me? Not really.
Yup, you're going down.
Here's Glorybringer. Am I exerting to start killing gooses? I don't think so, not yet. And I'm not attacking with Cub because Chandra ulting is how I'm going to try to win this game. And they can only attack me with this Cauldron Familiar right now, so... I'm just chilling until they are forced to do something here. I imagine this turn they'll go Luris, replay Goose. I guess they could replay the Oven also. They want to use their mana to try to find something. I don't know what permanent they're looking for here. Like more gooses, more food, sure. Another goose. They're gonna draw another card. What do they find? Squirrel, sure. One, I was gonna say, if they play the squirrel right now, I think I could. I think the biggest they could make it is a 4/4, so I could exert with Glorybringer to kill it. But no, they're just gonna keep spending their mana on their turn. Found a Soul Guide Lantern. I'm just gonna plus to exile again.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Actually, will cast the Rogue Refiner. Puts another body on board, draws a card. Am I playing another Cub? Is a question. I actually don't think I'm playing another Cub here. And here's why. I need to have as many spells as I can in my hand for when Chandra ults next turn. So Chandra's gonna ult, and then whenever I cast a spell, the emblem deals 5 damage to anyone. So I need to be able to cast enough spells to kill my opponent before they drain me out with cats. So holding under the Cubs lets me cast more spells later. And they also have a Hive of the Eye Tyrant, which I need to remember exists and try not to die to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meat Hook for 4. Yeah. Yep, a bunch of Meat Hook triggers. They're at 27. They can drain me 2 more times here. I think I go for it. I think it's my best chance at winning is to ult Chandra.
Sit back and watch it burn.
And then I'm gonna go Whirler 5U, Cub 5U. Auto pass. Auto pass. I'll make some 1/1s at the end of the turn here. Try to chip in for more damage. I think it might be too little too late, though. I think that the life gain from Meat Hook is going to be enough. That the Chandra emblem's not even going to do it. Which really sucks. Because they can do this 3 more times here. They found another oven. All 4 ovens were in the top half of their deck. Oh, the Meat Hook's draining me in extra time too. Yeah, I'm just dead this turn. I forgot Meat Hook does. I remembered last turn, but I forgot this turn. Okay. So I want my removal stuff and my Clothis's. Gearhulk seems fine here too. Longtusk Cub does nothing against them. Probably don't need Mythos. Do I even want Bristling Hydra? Like, I just don't know if Bristling Hydra is what the game is about. Post-board. Even though I'm on the play here, I think that building the deck like this makes more sense. Do I want Aether Sphere Harvester to gain life? I could see that being good. Okay. Cut a bunch of my energy cards. Let's see if not energy can win against food here. Yeah, this looks good actually. We'll go tap land on one. There's a goose. I am gonna kill the goose. Yep. 2 ovens. Okay. Ooh, do I play my Cemetery Prowler this turn? I kind of want to. Yeah, time to try this off. Better try this out. This is my 3/4. It's gonna eat stuff out of your graveyard. Just be a massive pain, hopefully. They could just kill it also, but I figured it was worth a shot. Okay, here's Aether Sphere Harvester. It's gonna be good for later. Any untapped land lets us cast the Scarab God, which is pretty good. And then my god's gonna get in a boat. Yeah, I don't think I care about the squirrel right now. I think I'll just put my god in a boat. And attack. I'm not going to give lifelink this turn. They might be using Squirrel to sacrifice this food to try to draw a card. That might be what their play is here. Yeah, that is. Okay. Fine with me. I want to stop on my upkeep with its first ability on the stack and reanimate my Cemetery Prowler. I'll get this back. I'll get to eat their Maelstrom Pulse, and then I can cast Lava Coil. And then it can crew Aether Sphere Harvester, and I can attack for 8. As long as they don't play a creature here, Lava Coil can still kill Squirrel. Worst possible thing for them to do here. That's brutal. Yeah, I actually don't know how I beat this now. Mm-hmm. Whirler is like one of the ways I maybe get back into this game because it can chump block. But it's the cat that's really the problem here. Like, yeah, the squirrels suck too, but I can't ever beat this cat now. Harness lightning lets me do nothing here. I can't even attack, I've realized. Yeah, I'm just dead. Okay. Okay, so here's where I'm at with this deck. As much as I want it to be good, there's just something holding it back. This deck is not doing anything particularly broken. There's no combo, there's no over-the-top finisher. It's just like a good mid-range deck, and good mid-range decks have no place in Historic at the moment. The control decks will out-control you. The food decks and the aggro decks can get under you, and even though this deck has really efficient removal and decently efficient creatures, that's just not good enough. There needs to be something else in this deck that pushes it to the next level. I don't know what that is. It might be like playing a Collected Company version. It might be Embercleave. It might be something with Electrostatic Pummeler, because that card can randomly end games. I don't really know. I just know that this traditional like Teamer energy build is not working. I've played enough with it to know that it's just been losing a lot. I played it so you don't have to. There's some good stuff here, right? This deck feels like it should be able to do something in Historic, but not the way the format is right now, not with how many other decks can do their thing so much better. And you can't have answers for all of the different things going on. It's just not possible while still doing your own thing. So that's where I'm at with this traditional build of energy. I might come back and try something more gimmicky. Like I said, Electrostatic Pummeler. Let me find that card real quick. This card, Electrostatic Pummeler, it doubles its power if you pay energy. So there was it wasn't as good as Teamer Energy, but there was a red-green, like, get as much energy as you can and try to combo kill your opponent deck with Electrostatic Pummeler. That it was still pretty good. The other thing you can do is try to use Aetherworks Marvel to cast something big. I don't know if casting just a single thing is good enough in the format, but you can cast the white creature, the 7 mana white creature that gives you and your things protection from everything, or you can cast Ugin, potentially. So there's maybe something in a more combo-y energy build, and like I said, maybe you add Embercleave or Collected Company to a deck like this, and maybe that fixes some problems too. So this build, not going to work. I haven't given up on energy completely yet, but it's definitely gone down the list a little bit. That's going to be it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with new Historic stuff as soon as the patch goes live tomorrow. So I've got a whole deck idea ready for tomorrow, and it should be fun. So check back tomorrow for new Historic after the reintroduction of Teferi. Otherwise, have a good day, and we'll catch you next time.